Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello Truth Nation, we're getting our daughter back. Yeah, we are. We definitely are. I'm so excited. I love the end of AAI2-4, or AAI2 of AAI2 Case 4. Yeah. What's the matter, Grace? What's going on? Wait, oh.
Wait, oh my god.
Is what you think it? Oh, wait, this? Wait, you mean this? Is this what you think it is? Well, if you think that it's the big sum worth that is only available in Japan through lottery, then yes. Yes, he's here with us in studio today. I got it because I have I keep holding it today. Like, I've spent all day just like sitting beside him. I have notifications on Bai for just like Edgeworth. Just like because you can type like a keyword, so it's just like the Edgeworth kanji. And I got a notification in my email that was like new items from your tracked best viewers new items on your tracked searches or whatever. And it was this fucking thing, and I was like, there's no way, there's no fucking way. And there was a way. And I was like, is this a responsible purchase? No. Will he bring me like $350 plus shipping worth of joy? Yes. Yes, he will.
It's worth it.
It's less than market price for the big Asogis. So, and I mean, look at him! Ah! Holding him all day is Phoenix behavior, if I'm real. It's like that picture, the you know, just me, my husband, and his, like, 2 foot long sum of me. I'm sorry, Grace, you can see him when you come over. I saw Plushworth on Mercari for $560 US. Like a big Plushworth or just like the little one? Dude, wait, we haven't done the comparison yet. Yeah. Hey, Big Clingy, I got him. Dude, are you
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Do not speak to me or my son ever again. Oh no, he's so big.
I love that your head's in this comparison too, so you're like the medium option between gigantic.
There we go. Now this is good shit. She's like ratatouilleing him. She's controlling him. Didn't know you were married. What? Didn't know you were married. Congrats for when that happened. Huh? Are you talking to me? I'm not married.
Married to the game.
I'm married to the fucking game. Dude, ball is life. Sorry guys, I got married. Just on the down low. Oh, was it because of the me, my husband, and the 2 foot Edgeworth joke? Yeah, that was like Phoenix POV. That's, no. Hey, yeah, that was I was making a joke about, cause Hannah said, Hannah was like, holding this guy all day is very, Phoenix, behavior. And then I was like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm actually married to Cosmos Oki, so shot that one down. I do have my my life-sized cardboard cutout of him from Jet downstairs.
OMG.
Yeah.
He's your house husband?
Yeah. No, it's totally okay. It's fine. I'm just kind of like surprised at the idea that you would think that anyone would want to marry someone who spends $350 on this.
Shut the fuck up, you're a catch. Don't ever talk about my friend Tony like that again.
But like, I'm genuinely, I'm just genuinely curious the type of person that would look at the bad financial decisions I've made on merchandise of this guy specifically, and have a life-size cardboard cutout downstairs and would be like, "Yep, I want to live in that house."
You need to read more fake stories on Reddit more that are like, you know, am I overreacting? My fiance says that
I'd marry you to get custody of Big Sumworth. Sorry.
No,
please continue.
Just immediately divorce and be like, I don't want alimony.
Yeah. Sorry. The Reddit stories of what?
Oh, you know, it's like, I'm about to get married in 20 minutes, and I found in my fiance's underwear drawer a collection of women's driver's license. Is this creepy? Like,
oh.
It's like a, you know, classic, just like, people will marry way worse marriage partners than you could ever dream of being, Tony.
I kind of love the way that, like, that was worded, where you were like, people will just marry anything. So, you know, like, like, I know you didn't mean it that way.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I just thought that was funny and I should pick on you. Am I the asshole? I divorced my husband for a Miles Edgeworth AI. I would rather have this thing than an Edgeworth AI. Because I can already, my brain will write Edgeworth much better than any AI. Is that the big Miles sum? Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna sit with us today. He's gonna be here with us. It's okay, Tony. If you married me, you can get custody of my 15-inch stacked tall of Ace Attorney books. Okay, sold. Great. When do we do this? When are we doing this? Gravy, do you also want custody of all of my Yu-Gi-Oh plushes? Because there are actually far more Yu-Gi-Oh plushes than there are Ace Attorney ones, and they're all really, really good. Oh, true. Grace did propose first. What if we did like a, what's the fuck, polyamory? What if we did a polyamory?
Can I be the third or fourth wheel who just like comes along on all of your dates and like makes things awkward?
Absolutely.
And brings down the vibe.
You bring up the vibe. Don't you dare say anything like that about yourself. Now we're flipping her around. Don't tell the other girl I'm actually trying to court in real life, by the way, lesbian. Hey, nice! Hashtag lesbian win. Hell yeah. Get her, Grovy. Get her, Grovy. Also, Grace, I think we actually were already doing polyamory. Because when we were talking about Asogi, it was because of his communist spirit, he was our boyfriend. You know? I think we were already doing that. So I think you already technically have custody of my plushes.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. Well, what if we did a polyamory? Yes. I didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Plushes existed. That was the one I read. There are many of them. And they're actually quite good. I actually just recently got a Seto Kaiba some, because they just made those. They didn't exist before. So, I guess, but no, you did not miss the special guest, Nikki. Here he is. He's still here. He's gonna be with us today.
Look at his fucking face.
Because I love his fucking face! Because everyone's gonna be like, Oh, hi, I just got here. Where's the special guest? Because it's in the title, because obviously. And then I'm gonna be like, he's right here. He's bigger than my head. Tara was right. This is the real Miles Edgeworth. It is. Okay, we will get started. And then, if anybody wants me to show my, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh plushes or whatever, or my other Ace Attorney, the balls. I have some of the balls. I really love the balls. The Francisca ball, she's perfect. I'll have to run downstairs and grab them or something, but you have to redeem plush companion. Yeah, he will be the cause of 30-minute yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. We're starting! Oh, New Point Redemption squished the giant Miles plush. I love how you can casually say Asogi's communist spirit. I've casually said a lot more about Kazuma Asogi. That's like the tamest thing I've ever said about him. Yeah. No, Grace! It's okay. You have to, please, okay, know that in the clip, I'd had a lot of red wine. Like, quite a bit of red wine. Like, a lot of red wine. Yeah, I need the Soki Pussy Circle clip. Yeah, that's the one. It was like a lot. I've really, really, really tapered off the amount of wine that I drink nowadays because I'm getting older and it hurts now. Anyways, let's start. Let's just start. Let's go.
This is why I'm saving my points to make you take a shot out of your worst interest.
Oh, right, the sequel. Okay, the way that one lined up, though, was really funny. Okay? Like, he answered the question. Sequel is my most viewed clip for a good reason. He heard me. He heard me. Black Quill heard me. Yes, Lang and Kazuma are both feminist kings. Exactly. Next question. Okay. We are going to... Also, my head joked I had a lot to drink was where that was going. I never expected that to be true. Yes, it was very true. I also had a lot to drink when I saw the thing where Phoenix was like, "Yes, Daddy," and it kind of like short-circuited my brain. I like didn't understand that, like, because everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, press this one, present here, whatever," and I thought that the joke was like, "Oh, whatever," like whatever Edgeworth said, and it really just kind of like short-circuited. Anyways, yeah, I had to run and get another bottle of wine when I saw the daddy one. Okay, we're finishing off this case. So many of my favorite people are in this room. I post 6944 AM, Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence Chamber.
Mr. Edgeworth, I can't thank you enough. You never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. That was very kind of you.
There's no need to thank me. As a prosecutor... No. As a friend, it was the least I could do. Game music muted, fuck! There we go. Sorry about that. As a prosecutor, no. As a friend, it was the least I could do. As a prosecutor, no, as an acquaintance. Fuck off. As a father, thank you. Oh, fuck. There we go. Mr. Edgeworth, rejoice. I've learned that Chairman Winner has been safely delivered to the detention center. The search for the missing auction hammer continues. However, we are talking about Chairman Winner here, so it's highly likely that it has already been destroyed.
In addition, there is one other matter I must inform you of. The chairman made a rather strange statement. According to him, the letters were not part of his plan.
What? How could that be?
He claims that he and Ms. Needler found this letter on Ms. Ringer's person. And that they then found a second letter on Kay's unconscious body. From their contents, the letters seemed
To be ones.
From their contents, the letters seemed to be ones of correspondence. So he leapt to the conclusion that they must have been working with each other.
Don't speak to me or my son ever again.
That's quite the conclusion to jump to. As he read the letters, that's when he came up with the idea to frame Miss Faraday for Miss Ringer's murder. So he decided to place the victims in a very conspicuous place. Namely, in her left chest pocket.
Sounds to me like he's just trying to make excuses for himself.
Yes, I certainly thought the same. Perhaps it was some sort of last-ditch ploy on his part. But it matters not. He will answer to the goddess now. And under her scrutiny, such strategies cannot hope to succeed. He will not escape justice.
That's right, he'll never escape me! Sorry.
And with that, one of the duties with which I have been entrusted with is complete at last.
Judge Gavel, before you go, can you tell us what you know about how Chairman Winner came to murder Miss Ringer?
There's more, isn't there? Yes, and I suppose you have earned the right to the whole truth. Miss Ringer once had a lover, a press photographer. He was investigating the underground auctions as a freelance journalist. But before he could uncover the truth behind the auctions, he was disappeared. All Miss Ringer was left with were the memories and personal effects of her lover. And so, seeking revenge on Chairman Winner, she made her appearance at the auction. Unfortunately for her, her opponent struck first.
I see. So that's the story behind this case.
While the goddess does not condone acts of wanton vengeance, Ms. Ringer's actions have exposed Chairman Winner's crimes at last.
So that was your real goal. You were tasked with exposing Excelsius Winner and the corruption at the heart of the committee.
Does anyone know what happened to Mr. Winner?
I am afraid I haven't been able to get in touch with him.
Do you have any idea why?
Probably because I wasn't there for him just now when he needed me most.
Oh, I feel really bad for him.
Ethel, don't pity him too much. At least he knows the truth now. And no matter how hard it might be, he'll need to learn to accept it. If he can't, he'll never be able to move on with his life.
Francisco!
Trust me.
Oh, that little just like, trust me. Like, and he knows too! A father's influence isn't easily erased. You could just screenshot this and have it be like the themes of AAI2. But in time,
he can hopefully try and change his ways.
You're right. You've got to be. Can I change too, I wonder? Can I move on with my life?
Are you okay, Kay? How's the head feeling?
I'm fine. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, Kay. You were my patient. I had a responsibility to you, and instead I let them accuse you of ouch!
Dang right. You ain't just in the business of fixing bodies, Missy. The mind's where it all begins.
You're right, Grandma. Speaking of which, how's your memory?
It's like, with a little more time, maybe I'll be able to remember some more?
Please forgive me, but I had better be on my way. I am to preside over the trial of Fifi Lagarde in a bit. The Bronco Knight case, huh? Who's the defense attorney? It was supposed to be Miss Ringer, but as she is no longer with us, we are still in the process of finding her replacement. Miss Ringer was scheduled to represent Warden Lagarde. And of course, until we find Eustace, there is nobody to act for the prosecution either. In any case, I must take my leave.
Wait, please! What about Mr. Edgeworth's badge? What's gonna happen to it now?
With its chairman under arrest, the committee's activities have been suspended for the time being. So, to answer your question, it's complicated. It's all up to the goddess now.
But...
Have we seen this sprite of her before? Where she's like... Have we seen that one? I feel like we haven't seen that one. I'm sorry, excuse me, wait a second. Isn't this kind of like Edgeworth's like shoulder grab lean to the side?
Oh shit.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Just gonna screenshot this one real quick here. Excuse me? Yeah, low-key the Francisca Wentz sprite as well. Even without her conscious memory, she's still copying her dad. Right? See? Like, she's, like, gripping the sleeve, like, looking away. I have to find my Ace Attorney photo collection channel. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Don't worry about it, Kay. It's a consequence of my own making.
And I assume you do not mean to change your mind?
Of course not. I chose the path of truth, and I chose it willingly.
With Chairman Winner out of the picture, justice is in the hands of the righteous once more. If you did wish to follow the path of the prosecutor again, Mr. Edgeworth, I would be more than happy to facilitate such a decision.
I may have also fed a giant somewhere that Mercarian ordinate grace! In a jealous rage. No, you're so real. They can be twins. Because, okay, when I went to see Jay, I coveted Big Asogi. Like, I spent every moment when we were in her house sitting with him, just, like, drawing beside him, watching fucking Severance or whatever. Like, or not Severance, fucking... What is that? Anyways, not Severance. Other show. The one about the family who does crime. So I was like, I need to figure out how to get this big thing. I need, yeah, leverage. That's the one, leverage. But I was like, I'm not gonna miss my chance to buy a big one. No, not success. It was leverage. Anyways, I don't want to know what shipping is gonna end up being. If you did it through like Buyee, it's like, for me, it was like $50. I did covet Bigasogi, okay? It's very kind of you to offer, but I can't accept your help at this time. I can't ask for my badge back when I'm not even sure if I want it anymore.
I see. It seems we are all destined to continue on different paths, then.
Well, I trust you'll keep my badge safe until they converge again. It's better than the $95 Fanful was trying to charge me for 3 tiny plushies. Yeah. Evil.
With all I have.
Francisca!
In the meantime, I have here a token of the goddess's mercy. You may return this notebook to its rightful owner.
Kay's promised notebook.
It seems it was due to be sold in the auction. And with the name Kay written on its cover, Chairman Winner made the connection immediately and knew who it belonged to. It was the same name as the one in the letters, after all.
Hi, intellectual fan. The letters he claimed to know nothing about. I suppose he insisted he didn't prepare them.
Yes, he also had something else to say. Apparently, he thought that Miss Faraday was after her notebook, and that Miss Ringer was after his life. And that their respective goals are what led them to cooperate and infiltrate the auction together.
Unfortunately for him, he misread the situation completely. It was all just happenstance. If Kay had known a defense attorney who was also a member of the committee, there's no way she wouldn't have told me. That just isn't like her.
Literally, she would have been like, guess fucking what?
Your belief in her is touching. While the notebook did become part of Chairman Winner's cover-up scheme, it is also a treasured possession of Miss Faraday's, which is why I would like for her to have it back, as I'm sure would the goddess.
Thank you.
I pray that it helps her to recover her lost memories.
Bye! I love you! Is everything alright?
Judge Gavel wanted me to return something important to you.
Isn't that? Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Ooh, she's so cute! Daddy! I wrote them all down, Daddy! Yeah! I'm gonna keep all my promises and be a real hero when I grow up, just like you! Oh, wait! I forgot to write one down. The most important promise of all! Promise number 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. I remembered it just how you said it, and now I'll never forget it.
Oh! Ooh, I'll never forget it. Ooh! 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 Yeah, the way Miles is handing it to her and Baby K is taking it, it's like the parallels there. When they're parallel, and when it's the change of POV, and it's like, what could it mean? What could it all mean? I know what it means. I know what it means.
Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand.
I remember lining up the hands on the notebook and they were in the same place. Ah!
That's right. I have to try. I'm Kate Faraday, the great thief who'll do anything to something, second Yatagarasu, and assistant to Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh.
Burn was left-handed, but his right hand was on the notebook. Deliberate parallel. Don't piss me off. Yeah, why her silly smile, yahoo! Kay, is that really you?
Can't say I'm not a little bit embarrassed, but... yeah, I'm back! And I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Edgeworth. You never stopped helping me, even when I was totally lost and couldn't remember anything.
Thank goodness. You certainly seem to be back.
Kay! So this is the real you, huh? Welcome back. It's good to know you're better. I can sleep easy now. Now that you found it, don't you dare go losing that memory of yours again, young lady. You hear?
Miss Needler, Dr. Hertz! Thanks a lot for looking after me.
And if you really are better, how about you get out of them dinged hospital duds? Oh yeah! I washed all your clothes for you. Here!
I thought they were with Detective Gumshoe.
He handed them over to us after they came back from forensics.
And did he happen to mention if forensics found anything of note?
I didn't ask. Anyway, never mind that now. Put them on, Kay! I want to see!
Wait, what about her bandages? Surely it's too soon to remove them.
Oh, it's probably fine. She may have taken a big old bump to the head, but she wasn't really hurt otherwise.
But then, why all the bandages in the first place? Oh, hi, Mark.
Prevention is better than cure. A stitch in time saves 9. Those are just a few of my mottos.
Both of which sound like painfully annoying practices for your patients.
Okay, Kay, transformation time!
Yeah, and now this is what I'm talking about. Fits like a stolen glove.
Welcome back, baby!
That smile suits you better, too. As it always did.
Thanks to you too, Miss Von Karma. I'm so glad you showed up when you did.
I simply came when Scruffy asked me to. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see that you're back to your old self, too.
She cares! Speaking of Gummy, where is he?
Who knows? Perhaps the well of his devotion ran dry when a certain someone threw away his badge.
Detective Gumshoe.
Anyway, I have to be going. and I'll be taking those two with me.
Wait, what's gonna happen to them?
Acting as an accomplice in a murder and forging an autopsy report 18 years ago. Their crimes can't be allowed to go unpunished. But the fact that Excelsior's winner coerced them into cooperating will, of course, be taken into account.
Don't you worry about us, Kay. As long as Grandma and me are together, we'll be all right.
Take care, Kay Faraday. Until we meet again.
So, Kay, I know you only just got your memory back, but I need to ask you some questions.
Sure, ask away.
What happened the day you lost your memory? What were you doing?
Let's see. Somebody asked me to meet them at Gourd Lake. But I didn't know who it was. So there I was, just looking up at the moon, when somebody in a red raincoat started walking toward me. They must have drugged me somehow, because that's when I fell unconscious.
What? I'm not sure I follow. Kay was at Gourd Lake looking up at the moon?
Anyway, when I came to, I was on the roof of this building. I was in a daze and stumbling around up there when I saw the person in the red raincoat again, but they were lying on the ground. I was so surprised I stumbled backwards. And then I was falling and everything went dark. When I came to the second time, I couldn't remember anything. The person in the red raincoat, who in the world were they? I'm sure they were walking in midair. Ah, thinking about it is making my head hurt.
Just breathe, Kay. You only just got your memory back. You're still confused. I imagine the root cause of your confusion is, your memories of two different locations? Probably. I imagine things are all mixed up in your mind because you were at Gourd Lake 1 minute, and then at the top of the big building the next. And because you saw the moon in both locations, your mind blended your memories of the two together.
Huh? But those two are totally different. But those are two totally different places. I know I was pretty out of it, but I don't think I could have gotten them confused that easily.
I believe these things on the roof may have made you more likely to become confused.
The cherry blossoms?
Take that!
There are two key similarities between the scene down by Gourd Lake and here on top of the big building. Cherry blossoms and food stands.
Wait, you're right!
Those similarities are what caused your memories of both places to overlap. I'm talking too fast. The person in the red raincoat wasn't walking in midair. They were walking toward you from across the park. But in your blurry memories, the same sight played out over the viewing platform instead.
No way. Who steals a great thief's memories, huh? That's just cheating!
Even still, this doesn't answer the question of who attacked Kay in the park. Was it the person in the red raincoat she saw? Do you hear that?
It sounds like it's coming from up in the storeroom! Come on, let's go take a look!
Well, hoo-wee! I smell another scoop in the offing! You're still here? Do you want to take Wada? Now that...
Only if you want to give her up.
Yeah, you can take Wada. I got to do
Oh god, okay.
April 6th, 9:53 a.m., 51st floor, storeroom.
It's coming from this little gadget here, Mr. Edgeworth.
This transceiver. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
It's still going.
I'm no good with technology.
Come on, you have to pick up. Fine, I'll do it. Hey, this is Edgeworth.
I remember when we... I just think it's funny that she's introducing herself as... I'm just like... Unless she's like doing a mimicry of his voice, like, hey, this is Edgeworth, but like...
Hey, this is Edgeworth.
Okay, if you could refrain from answering strange calls for me. Mr. Edgeworth, I presume? I know that voice. Shelley the Killer! Sorry.
Mr. Edgeworth, I presume. Congratulations on another case solved. Yet, I can't truly say it's been fully resolved. Can you? I'm sure you've noticed by now that there was a mastermind at work orchestrating the entire incident.
How do you even know about this case?
That's not what's important right now. Let's focus on this certain individual for the time being, shall we?
I have indeed been wondering myself if somebody else could have been involved. If not, how are we to explain the piece of evidence that proved so damning to Kay's case?
No way! An evil mastermind, but who?
Who indeed? Perhaps you could share your thoughts. What is the evidence in question that points to somebody else's involvement?
My headcanon is Edgeworth's actual phone message is Kay screaming,
Hello, this is Edgeworth!
followed by, Kay, we talked about that, cuts to beep. That's really good. That's quite good. That is quite excellent. I think it's this. Yeah.
Take that!
This right here proves that somebody else was behind all this. This sounds...
Sorry, I don't get it.
Sadly, neither do I.
That wasn't it? Okay, wait, is it the... There was one clearly suspicious piece of evidence. What is it? Was it not the letter to her? Or was it the letter to...
Take that!
Was it not this? I thought that both the letters would have been... Okay. Y'all right. The letter Kay supposedly wrote to the victim.
Yeah, I don't remember ever writing that.
So who did? Who would prepare such a thing? I know I'm not the only one who would like to know.
And how do we know it wasn't you?
Now, why would I do a thing like that? I believe the truth can only fully come to light in a court of law. But since you've had your badge revoked, that is no longer an option. So how will this all end? I, for one, will be watching from the sidelines with interest.
He even knows about my badge?
Oh, and one last thing. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. Now, I bid you farewell.
What the heck did he mean by the case hasn't been fully resolved? And why is he so interested in us anyway? Ugh, everything's just one giant ball of mysteries.
It seems we've only scratched the surface of this case. But even without my badge, I'm going to carry on doing what I can. However this ends, one thing's for certain. Come what may, I will expose the truth. Turnabout Forsaken.
Yay!
Yahoo! All right, this is untreaded, what is the uncharted territory?
I may have just forgotten that I finished the last case and then like played the opening bit of this case, but other than that,
it's
uncharted
mainly
territory.
uncharted territory. I can't believe you used to not like case 4. Well, we all make mistakes. Turn off the aid. There we go. Listen, it's hard to pick a favorite case in this game.
I can't believe after we finish this case, I'll have played all of the Ace Attorney games. Ah! It's okay, I have the DLC case from Justice for All or something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Win through compromise. Interesting, what does that mean? Hi! I get to know his new name! What's your name? You win through compromising others. Don't you remember 3-3? No, I don't. I really don't. I pull 6, 10:02 a.m. big building plaza.
So, what's next for the great Miles Edgeworth, huh? Wait, you are serious about not being a prosecutor no more, ain't ya?
Yes, I am. No longer a prosecutor. It's hard to believe. And yet...
I can't stop thinking about what Mr. DeKiller said.
Me either.
Congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved. Can you?
Yeah, this is such a good 10th anniversary game. If we get a 25th anniversary game, I hope it'll be this good. I love this game.
This isn't over. We still don't know who the mysterious figure in the red raincoat at Gort Lake was. Or who really wrote that letter. We've been dancing to somebody else's tune this whole time. But whose?
Still can't let it go, huh? You're like a dog with a dang bone. Both y'all are. Well, I got me some reporting due, so I'll just catch y'all some other time, I guess.
Wow! You have a new story to chase already?
You trying to patronize me, girlie? You bet I got a new stories. More than you can shake a stick at. Good reporter always has 3 or 4 leads bubbling away in the old scoop pot.
Who the fuck is it? This might be Penny.
Somebody, please.
Whoa! What now?
Yeah, there we go.
Please, you have to help me.
Huh. Do I know her? What's the matter? Has something happened? You know what? I want Phoenix investigating a case that's related to one of Ryunosuke's cases 100 years ago, so you play both of them in the past. Lisa. Oh, fuck. Wait a second. That would fuck. That'd be sick. I also want... I can't say anything because Grace has not finished DGS2. But I want...
Or DGS1. I'm sorry.
Or DGS1. So, but... I want Daigyakutin Kenji with Redacted as the protagonist, and then you have like a case like case 3 of AAI2 where you play a redacted other character related to this character, and it goes between past and present. I think that would be quite cool. Anyways.
There's a body. It looks almost like a monster might have...
A monster?
Well, I'll be. Anybody else smell the sweet, sweet smell of scoop soup? This way. 3.
Oh, wow,
Really
that
good.
was great. That was fantastic. Wow, Lotta.
Well, what's happening now?
What indeed? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
April 6th, 10:05 p.m. Big building, empty lot.
Huh? These look like...
Yep. Footprints. This right here's photo gold.
Footprints? But how big would a creature have to be to leave prints like that?
Mr. Edgeworth, look!
Hey, Lang! Tony, the president, is dead. This ain't about him.
Big Daddy is back in LA.
Yes!
Shilong Lang. What's he doing here?
Wait, that guy on the floor, that's...
No. Di Junwang, the president of Jungfa.
I recently, when I went to ballet recently, they were doing like a sort of, because they have like a school there for like the kids, and they were doing like an end of year thing for like a new year or whatever. I don't know why they were doing it now, it's almost summer, but they were doing a thing to Old Lang Syne, and I had to like physically like restrain myself from being like, the Old Lang Syne.
This is why I'm so glad I'm not on camera, because I am just smiling so wide right now that it's like disfiguring my face.
We need Grace face cam. We could put you in like
Not today.
We could put you in like the
Next
opposite
time,
corner,
maybe.
and then we could like smile at each other like.
Oh my god. That would be so annoying. We can only do it for like 10 minutes before people just start leaving.
Yeah.
But I'll do it next time.
Yeah, perfect.
Agent Lang! Mr. Prosecutor, how did you get here so quick? What is going on here? You don't think that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out myself? We can't blame him for being on edge, I suppose. The leader of his country is dead. Speaking of which... the body is lying inside one of the footprints. What on earth happened to him?
This is the definitive Lang voice to me, does it hurt your voice? Only if I don't activate, like I have to lean forward to activate my diaphragm properly. So if I like try and do it just straining from here, it really hurts. But if I get it, it's like you push, it's like you like go like this and you push down on an engine. You push the gas tank and then it's like it just goes like, that's how I imagine using my diaphragm.
My
Anyways.
vocal teacher used to say that if you're not sweating, you're not singing.
And she was right. Well, they were right. Whatever.
She was right, yeah.
You were right.
Monster?
Monster.
What the heck else do you want me to say, huh? Them right there's monster prints, mister. That big old bad old Taurosaurus done stomped right through here. I ain't never been sure of nothing.
Taro... what? And I suppose you mean you are sure?
This right here's a scoop to scoop up all the other scoops and bury 'em 10 feet deep. Man trampled by giant monster. They'll lead with that in every paper from here to Honolulu.
The scoot and all scoos.
It's the scoot and all scoos.
Ridiculous. There's no such thing as monsters. Wait. The honor is all... Sorry. Did you do this guy or did I?
I think it was me.
Okay.
The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Dijun Wang. Your efforts on behalf of Zhengfa have not gone unnoticed. You averted something of a crisis.
You're the assassin we've been looking for?
In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang.
Did he finally manage to?
You! Did you discover the body?
Yes, that is,
What are you doing, Agent Lang?
Langzhe says, begin at the beginning, with the first person to arrive at the scene. Well, did you really just discover the body?
Yes!
Hey, go easy on her. Can't you see she's scared?
I don't think he's in the mood to go easy on anybody.
Pah! Nobody's getting it easy today. Do you have any idea who that is lying dead over there? That's President Wang, the leader of Zhengfa!
Okay, lesbian defender of women. This.
Hold it!
Please, Agent Lang. You don't seem your usual self. In more ways than one, in fact. When we first met, you had more underlings than I could count. And you were known for your unrivaled arrest rate and your cool head under pressure. Now the underlings are gone, and you've forgotten the fundamentals of police work. What happened?
What did you just say?
Shouldn't you be looking over the scene instead of accusing the first person you run into? Or is it me who's forgotten the fundamentals? Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm not a good person, and I don't intend on becoming one anytime soon. He's too happy about this.
I don't need you to tell me how to do my job. I was just about to get started.
Good. That seems to have calmed him down a little.
We should take a look around too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, I think we should. At least until the police arrive. I'm not strictly supposed to conduct investigations anymore.
Don't nobody need to do no looking around. I done told y'all who did this. It was Taurosaurus, or my name ain't Lot of Heart. Wait. Not who did this. What did it? Yeah, that.
Are you quite finished? We have an investigation to be getting on with. Step aside, please.
You can't order me around no more, mister. You step out of my danged ways, more like it. Y'all mess with this here scoop of mine and there'll be heck to pay and then some. Excuse me?
The woman who found the body. Where do I know her from?
You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, we met on, that case.
No way! You two know each other?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. From somewhere.
Great to meet ya. I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Wow, I never knew you had your own adorable little assistant.
I like how Edgeworth has so little social life, he automatically assumes anyone he met on a case. That's really good, and he's not wrong.
Really good.
He isn't wrong.
I'm Penny Nichols. I work over at Global Studios. I'm in charge of props. It's nice to meet you.
She just said her name was Penny Nichols. Why is she labeled assistant?
It's Edgeworth's POV.
It's Edgeworth's POV.
Ah, of course. One of my old cases involved a murder on the set of the Steel Samurai TV show. She was a member of the crew, and thus a person of interest. Our paths must have crossed several times while it was all going on. And yet, I'd completely forgotten her.
They said movie before? Her name was Movie?
It's good to see you again. So, if you're here, I guess that means...
That's right. We're here on location filming for Global Studios.
Oh, no, I meant Edgeworth says they met on the set of the Steel Samurai movie. I see.
It's kind of a big future, to tell you the truth. I was first in today. Wanted to make an early start. But then I noticed something was wrong. The footprints and the body...
We'll take a closer look at the body in just a moment. In the meantime, can I ask you to notify the police?
Yes, of course, right away.
I'll need to speak to her at length a little later. But first, let's go over the scene. There's plenty to look at besides the body. I'll need to examine everything in detail.
Yahoo!
I want to talk to Kay.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I can't believe we ran into Agent Lang! Here, of all places! He seems a little out of sorts, though, huh?
He does. But that's to be expected. He's from Zhengfa, after all. We can't expect him not to be affected by his president's death.
Present Yatagarasu's badge in either the letter or information on the big buildings. Okay.
Hey, where were the guys in the black suits he always had with him? I thought they never left his side.
Where indeed? What happened, Agent Lang?
Check it out!
Okay.
Yes! Seeing my pin just gave me an amazing idea! You really looked after me when I was sick, Mr. Edgeworth. I owe you big time. So, I'm gonna carve you a super cool badge of your own out of an eraser!
Oh my god!
Should it be of your profile, though? Or face on? Oh, maybe halfway in between.
Who said I wanted this super cool badge to be of my face?
Ooh, or we could go for something a little more edgy, like from underneath. Then I can, carve out your nostrils. That'd be kind of funny.
That sounds less edgy than plain surreal.
I love her so much!
Losing my memory was like walking through a cold rain that just wouldn't stop. But getting it back, that was like
Like?
Never mind. Just thank you, okay?
It wasn't me who helped you get your memory back, Kay. If you want to thank somebody, thank the person who made you write those promises down.
Thanks, Dad! But thanks to you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
I just had the like.
I feel a lot better for saying that.
Could you have said it a little more quietly, perhaps? This is hardly the time or the place.
Yeah, thanks, Dad! And also, thanks, Dad!
This is the best purchase I've ever made in my life.
I'm so happy for you.
She's his little sumling.
Thanks, Dad! Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No Let's Player of the fan translation I saw did this conversation. Oh! Lighting equipment, film crane, and... Oh yes, the right door. Yes, let's do that first. Ms. Nichols, where does this exit lead?
That? Oh, onto the grounds of the big building.
Yet another case with direct ties to that same building. The building with the hidden 51st floor, used to store the lots for illicit auctions. I guess it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it turned out to be hiding yet more secrets. Okay. Huh. Look at this chain and padlock.
Oh, look at that! Somebody cut the chain!
They did? I'm sure it was still intact when I left yesterday.
Little sumling. Thanks. I'd say it's possible that this is where the killer entered from.
Eek!
What's the matter now?
Look at that huge dent! How did that get there?
You're right. That is a big dent. It would have taken a sizable object to make it. And a heavy one, too.
It wasn't like that yesterday either. Oh, the continuity expert's gonna be on my case.
We're gonna have to reshoot so much! It wasn't. I guess that means the dent must have been made last night at some point. Alright, here we go. So the grounds of the big building lie beyond this gate.
To look at it from here, you'd think it was just an ordinary building, huh? Hi!
Like
Hello, my friends!
Hi! Hello!
There's no one really special around to speak of either.
Okay, I was painting my nails earlier and I only got one hand done before the start of stream, but now I'm looking at them and I'm like, should I do this hand like a different color than this one? I don't know, because this one's like a purple chrome. I don't know. Well, no one from our current vantage point, at any rate. Anyway, we don't have time to ponder such things. We need to investigate this entire lot. I have thought so much about how Kay and Trucy would interact. I think we actually talked about it before. Like a house on fire, and the house will be on fire. Exactly. No, literally.
Edgeworth ibuprofen ration up to like 8 a day just for headaches.
Yeah. I think that Trucy would do the like,
do you have a spare quarter? Do you have a spare quarter on you, miss? And she'd be like, yeah, totally.
and then she looks in her wallet and there's like nothing, or she can't find her wallet and she's like,
Oh shit, like, how did someone pickpocket a thief? And then Trucy's like, oh, wait a second, what's in your hair here?
and then she pulls her wallet out of her hair and Kay is like,
Do that again. Do it again. Do that again.
and then Trucy like pulls out like her magic hat or whatever and she's like,
Oh, I'll just like put it in here.
and then she like drops it in there and then turns it upside down and is like, where'd it go? And then Kay like shoves her hand into it, is like, what the fuck? I just think it would be really, really funny. Yeah, Kay would be a menace if Trucy grouped her into the magic show practice with Apollo. Yeah. Yeah.
Trucy'd be like, okay, I need 2 assistants. One to help me saw this table in half, and 1 to lie down on the table.
And then Kay's like, oh, saw me in half! Saw me in half! And Edgeworth is like, no, you will not be getting sawed in half today. Make Mr. Justice do it. and then Kay starts to enjoy also tormenting Apollo with Trucy. Yeah, Apollo's like, oh no, there's 2 of them! Kay, an active and willing and enthusiastic participant of magic versus Apollo, taken against his will and looks deathly afraid or deeply annoyed at every opportunity. Exactly. Yeah, and Edgeworth is like, well, it's not as if magic is real. He's not actually getting sawed in half. Wait, what was, sorry. Lighting equipment, and film crane, okay. Film cried.
What's this big metal stick thing? Is it for climbing trees or something?
No, it's a camera crane. It's used for filming from an elevated viewpoint. There's no camera currently attached, but it would usually be positioned at the top there.
Gotcha. Sounds perfect for casing a place before a burglary. Mind if I go ask somebody about borrowing it?
And how do you propose to transport it if the answer is yes?
Easy! You take the bottom part, I'll take the top.
So I'm helping now?
And if we go one little step at a time, we'll be back to your place before we know it.
And we're walking it back to my house? That's really good. Wasn't it in the fan translation, wasn't it like, if we work together, we can get it into your car or something like that? I like that she's just like,
No. Skip the car. It's not gonna fit. We need to get it to your house.
Edgeworth confirmed house. Exactly.
Hey, these are those plastic sheets you can put down when you have a picnic.
They're plastic sheets, that much is true. But I don't think that's what they're used for.
Want me to explain, Mr. Edgeworth? Those are waterproof sheets. We use them to protect the camera when it's up on the crane.
Oh, it was also house in the fan translation. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was car.
If it starts raining while we're shooting, we can just cover up and keep going.
I see. So they must be pretty big, right?
Oh, yeah. They have to be able to cover the whole rig.
Wouldn't be much point using them otherwise. The weather was pretty patchy yesterday, so we wound up using them quite a bit.
This looks like equipment used by the lighting department.
Oh, wait! I just remembered there was something I wanted to ask you. Could you maybe light me up when I'm doing my next robbery? Help me look super cool?
You want me to shine a light on you while you're committing a crime?
You bet I do! What's so weird about that? What's the point in me doing my great thieving in the dark? Want a lone source to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight? Like, duh! It's like you don't even listen to me! The folks in the cheap seats won't be able to see a thing!
Oh, wait. You're imagining you'll be committing this robbery in front of an audience? I'm smiling. I'm smiling and I'm happy. I'm smiling happy joy, one might say. Yeah, Kay's an entertainer. She ensures you're 2 peas in a pod. Let's go! This thing in front of the trailer here. It looks like a monster costume. Yeah, don't worry, Kay. You'll get to do turnabout teleportation.
What? That's a costume? You're sure the creature that just made those... You're sure the creature that made these huge footprints didn't just shrink or something?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. A costume! They're silly.
They're silly, they're funny, they're silly, and they're funny.
Oh, we got the dent? We got the dent. We already got the dent. Oh my god, hi, Lang. Me when I'm a lone wolf!
God, this bangs.
Right? The sad harmonica.
So, Mr. Prosecutor, we meet again.
Yes. We saw you at the detention center the other day, too. You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Lang?
You could say that. Nothing that need concern you, though.
Who needs crack cocaine when you have Edgeworth plushies and wholesome father-daughter moments of your favorite video game?
Literally this.
Who needs crack cocaine when you have father-daughter plushies? She's literally such his little thing. I'm like I'm so fucking obsessed with putting these things together. Look at them. He's so huge and she's so small.
Ratatouille! Yeah!
He's falling off. He's too big. She can fit under his cravat. Hold on. Oh my gosh, wait. Fucking peekaboo. You ready for this? Wait. It's so hard to hold this. It's so hard to hold this. Wait a second. Wait. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. Oh my god.
Even in the depths of night.
Oh my god. Pah! Sorry, what did he fucking say? What were we talking about? Oh,
Nothing that need concern you, though. Pah! Yeah, you really have a habit of showing up in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're a bad penny, a bad omen, and a bad smell all rolled into one.
oh my god.
Just stay out of my way, okay? I've got a president to avenge.
You were already at the scene when we got here. Why? What were you doing in the area?
What am I, a suspect?
Presenting the badge is good, okay. You might be.
Look, I heard a scream and came running, okay? Guess it was our friend from the crew. Came in from that gate over there. Somebody already got rid of the lock for me.
Some 3 the cute name. Not completely. I can still see it on the floor there. Perhaps I should take a closer look. I already did.
When I got here, I saw a movie girl running out the other gate.
In other words, he arrived right around the same time we did. So you had business here at the big building?
Something like that. A date with destiny, let's call it.
He was similarly enigmatic when we saw him at the detention center.
Let me guess. You're a huge creature fan, so you came to see them filming the Taurosaurus movie.
I like Taurosaurus, but I loved Mozilla.
Creature features? What do you think I am?
A werewolf? Oh.
Not the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope. Yeah, did she just stealth accuse Lang of being a furry?
That's the pin your assistant always wears, huh?
Yep, it represents nature's toughest and fiercest creature, the Yatagarasu. Pretty cool, right?
Toughest and fiercest? Isn't it just a bird? Sorry, but I'm not about to let that pass. Lang Zhi says, the wolf outstrips the raven in every respect. That little black bird of yours wouldn't survive even a single swipe of a wolf's claws.
Those are big words, Sir Howls-a-Lot. Do you know what us thieves say? The raven is pretty darned amazing. I could peck you to bits and then fly off before your stupid claw swipe ever got close.
You think a wolf can't jump? I'd snap you out of the sky before you could fly away like a coward.
Ha! I just flap my wings super hard and blast you across the room! Shoot!
I haven't had to endure an argument like this since elementary school. That suggests that Larry and Phoenix have had this argument.
I believe it.
Phoenix voice.
I think it'd be a wolf. I think so too.
No, that's Larry. Larry's like,
I think I'd be a wolf. I think so too. I would be a wolf lion hybrid mix. King of the jungle, but still social and with it and ferocious.
I'm sorry about the president. You have my deepest condolences.
Thanks. He was a great man. Chung Fa will be lost without him.
You and he were close, correct?
It all started when he hired my father. That was our big break. Our family kept him safe. That was our most important duty, and our most sacred. He gave my father medal after medal.
sorry. Sorry.
They had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keepers of his last will and testament. Those medals, that duty, they're our greatest pride, our family jewels.
Well, maybe don't call it that.
Never thought we'd be unsealing that will so soon!
Wow. It sounds like your family and the president were super close. Also, maybe probably don't call those your family jewels. But wait! When that whole thing happened back at the lake, you weren't with the president then, right?
Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit.
I wonder what happened 12 years ago.
But regardless of what happened, I still respected him. Chungfa may not be a big country, but he held that place together.
So Lang lost his family jewels. They fucking neutered him. They took him to the vet! They took him to the vet! That's so sad.
Damn it! What was the security detail thinking?
I imagine you've already contacted the embassy.
Of course I have. And the government. And my family. They'll be going crazy right now thinking about what needs to happen with that will.
I've never thought about Lang's family. Besides it being like his men. But like the actual like Lang family. Do we think he has cool sisters? Do we think there's a bunch of she-wolves in the closet? Open up and set them free, woo?
His sister is just Shakira.
His sister is Shakira.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lang youngest sibling supremacy. Yeah. Lang having like 5 older sisters would be so funny. Like Xiaoran. Except they don't all they're not like all do the Lang voice. Shakira she. All right.
There's a she-wolf in your closet. Open up and set her free. Oh, there's a she-wolf in her closet. Open up and set her free.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Exactly what I was thinking, Grovey. This man respects women too much. I know he has older sisters. Exactly. And they all like work in Jungfa police, whatever, or like they're investigators, or like they all have like really high-ranking government positions. Yeah. I know.
I know their fights over the Wii were like crazy.
Oh my god. They were all biting each other. They were biting each other. They were biting each other over Wii bowling. Also, remember when he's like, when they are, when he first trades business cards with Edgeworth, and one of his men are like disrespecting Edgeworth, or one of his men are disrespecting Edgeworth, and he's like, a disobedient pup will surely feel the something bite of an elder, or the like. The correction, the corrective bite of an elder. I know his sisters told him that and then bit him. He learned all the like, his sisters are fucking quoting Longjia to him and then biting him. Just finding any excuse to bite him. Okay.
And things will be getting crazy here soon, too. Those bodyguards will be all over the place.
Yeah. So it's like his older sisters also all sound like this. Like,
a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder.
and he's like,
Stop it! A cub who disrespects others soon feels that the Wii bowling will be taken away.
If you're not a fan of trouble, I'd leave before they get here. Look, Mr. Prosecutor. These days, I'm a one-man outfit. A lone wolf. They won't be letting me lead this investigation. But I've still got fangs, and I can still bite back. I'll find whoever did this, and I won't let you or anybody else get in my way.
She Long Lang. She, her Long Lang. Wait.
What is it now? Can't y'all see I'm busy? Girl needs room to work, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with the idea that this was a monster attack? Monsters don't exist. Surely even you know that.
What did you... You don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Woke attorney, she, her, Long Lang, gay Faraday, Miles Edgeworth. This is so much fucking true. Sorry, I just had the screen cap that and save it forever and ever.
Torosaurus is real, dang it. I know that for a fact.
For a fact, And how is that possible exactly?
Because I done seen him.
What? You saw Torosaurus? Where? How?
Heck yeah, I seen him. The big bad bull himself, right there in front of me. I was up on 51 over at that there big building just yesterday, right?
Gathering materials for your story on the underground auction. Yes, we remember.
Well, ain't you just Mr. Memory Man? That's right. I done seen him right when I took that photo.
The person in the red raincoat. Miss Ringer, right?
Yep. Y'all see that blind right there next to the Little Miss Raincoat? Well, guess who was on the other side of at that very moment? That's right. Torosaurus.
There's nothing there.
Well, I can't rightly capture every dang thing. I was just a little too far away, that's all. But I seen it all right. Boy, did I. Torosaurus's big ol' eye staring right at me, peeking right in at the window.
A window-peeking monster.
Anyhow, I don't got time to be shooting the breeze with y'all. I got snaps to snap, reportages to report. Quit bugging me, will ya? Go on, get.
That entire story was ridiculous.
You didn't believe a word she said, did you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it that obvious?
I like the idea that, like, she saw the monster in the background this whole time, but it just wasn't relevant to the journey. So
Yeah, she was just like, well, I'll deal with that later.
I'm sorry I got a little upset before.
You were working here alone.
That's right. I came before everybody else so I could get everything ready. But as soon as I walked through the gate, I saw the footprints.
Monster prints first thing in the morning. That must have been a real shock.
It was. They weren't there when I left yesterday evening. I'm sure of it.
So the footprints must have appeared late last night.
At first glance, I thought maybe they were part of the set. But then I got closer and I saw that somebody was lying in the middle of one of them.
You didn't notice until you were right up close?
Yeah, my eyesight just seems to be getting worse and worse lately. I think I need new glasses. I didn't notice it was a body until I was right by it, which is why I got so shocked and ran away.
That must be when we bumped into her. So you're shooting a movie. It wouldn't happen to be a Steel Samurai movie, would it?
Nope.
Fuck. Oh. Well. Come on, Kay, let's go.
This one's a creature feature. You know, the Torosaurus movies, right?
I'm afraid not.
You'll have to forgive Mr. Edgeworth. He only cares about the Steel Samurai.
That's not strictly untrue.
Hey, that's alright. Not everyone's a fan, but they soon will be. He's back after 12 years of silence. The big bad bull himself, Torosaurus.
Literally me every game announcement season. Oh, Capcom, you have a new game? It wouldn't happen to be an Ace Attorney game? Listen, we have to be right someday because we were right about this! It wouldn't happen to be AAI2 localization, would it? And then it was. Scary.
It's the first Torosaurus movie in a long time, so the crew's super excited about it.
The miracle happened!
And parts of it are set here at the big building, so we've been shooting on location.
That explains what we saw yesterday.
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay home and talk to me, kid!
Cut.
I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie. Could you,
That must be what they were filming.
So does Torosaurus smash the big building to pieces in the movie? I bet he does, right?
Wouldn't you like to know? But you'll just have to wait to find out in the theater.
Oh, come on, please! It's not an NDA, it's a friend DA. You can tell me!
Here, you can have this if you like.
Oh. Thank you. And he's actively crumpling it up into a ball and throwing it over his shoulder. An epic rivalry is born. Torosaurus versus Gordy. Gordy? Huh.
That's right. It's not just Torosaurus on his own this time around. He has an arch nemesis. You know Gordy, right? The monster from Gourd Lake?
Oh yeah! Wasn't everybody talking about that a couple years back? The mysterious creature in the lake! It showed up in that one couple's photo.
Not only were people talking about it, it played a... Not only were people talking about it, it played a major part in one of my cases. Sure, we'll call it one of my cases. Technically, it's my case. Not a name I'm too wild about hearing again.
Yeah, I love that Kay was following the news way back then. Well, she was trying to find him, because she was like, there's only one freak who can help me find my father's killer.
The director's fascinated by the stories, which is how Gordy wound up in the movie.
A little behind the times, but better late than never, I suppose.
Just wait until you see those two legends tearing into each other on the big screen.
Creature feature flyer data jotted down in my organizer.
Yeah, like, okay, yeah. I was a little conflicted when the localization got announced, since the fan translation is what I consider to be the greatest achievement in my life so far, but I'm happy it's finally out, and I like the official script a lot. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand that. I mean, it's not like it was pointless for you to translate the... Like, I think it was a great service to me for you to translate the game before they finally fucking got around to localizing it. So, you know, I thank you for your service. And I deeply appreciated playing the fan translation like 4 times. Yeah, it was out for like 10 years before the official translation, something like that. Like, so many people would not have known about her. Well, I mean, actually they would have, because there was, but they wouldn't have known about the themes. They wouldn't have known about this, you know? Yeah, I wouldn't have met my friends or talked to Tony if you guys hadn't translated them. Yeah, exactly, because Hannah talked to me because she was like, how do I play Investigations 2? And I was like, well, here is an emulator, and here is a file. Yeah. Investigations 2 makes K. Yeah, AA2 was the first game I streamed. Yes, exactly. First game I ever streamed. Yeah. Bringing a lot of people together here. It's so beautiful. Yeah. I'm glad you... And now we have 2 cakes. Oh, yeah. There were a lot of others on the team, but we actually have someone who worked on it here that we can thank, so thank you. Yeah, 2 cakes. I think we need to learn a little more about the security situation here on set. Ms. Nichols, is the set kept locked overnight?
Yeah, we use one of these.
A combination lock, huh? So anybody who knows the code can get in and out.
And was the lock in place when you arrived this morning?
Yep. Everything was locked up tight when I got here.
Who knows the combination?
Oh, the producer, the director, the crew, the actors. Basically, everybody who's working on the movie.
So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered.
Check this out.
Wait, that's...
You recognize it?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I must have been thinking of something else. I really do need new glasses. I'm such an idiot.
Oh my god, girl.
Okay.
It's really not something to get so upset about.
Okay. Hey, Agent Lang.
It really is him, huh?
It certainly appears to be. The same man we met only a few days ago.
So this time, the president really did get assassinated.
If that is what happened, the assassin certainly chose an attention-grabbing method. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Check this out.
Huh? What's this white thing here? Wait! It's a bone! Does that mean 2 murders?
It looks more like a horn than a bone to me. Don't we have a piece of evidence that might tell us whose horn it might be?
I love that she looked at that and was like,
2 murders? Wait, this is totally someone's femur!
No obvious wounds, but he's definitely not breathing.
So it really was a monster.
Trampled by a giant creature? Impossible.
Huh? There's something stuck to the front of his clothes there.
Yes, speckles of a yellow substance.
Kay's gone from being shocked and scared at the dead body in AI1 Case 3 to being like,
Is that a femur? Mr. Edgeworth, check it out!
yeah. I don't know if I've said this before, but I think that she, like, drags him just look at roadkill.
She's like, whoa! This bird totally got flattened! You could see the tire mark in it! Oh, that's fucked! Whoa! I bet it's monster drool! Yeah, that must be it.
Please, Kay, can you at least try to be sensible? We'll need forensics to tell us what it might be. All right, that looks to be pretty much everything the body can tell us for now. I'd better note it all down.
He deduces exactly which car killed the bird. Yeah.
Eureka!
This could be one of Torosaurus's horns, couldn't it?
You're right, it totally could! Maybe it's part of a prop from the movie.
If it is, it must be from something pretty big, judging by the size.
What's it doing on the ground there?
We should ask one of the crew. Maybe they'll know.
Benny!
This horn, do you recognize it?
Huh? Oh, that's part of one of Torosaurus's horns. It's from a model we use for promotional stuff. Where did you find it?
On the ground near the side entrance.
That's weird. We keep a replica of Torosaurus's head up on the roof of the trailer over there.
And it's quite large, I assume?
Oh, yeah. Well, not as big as the real thing, obviously, but it's still pretty big. It's just up there. See it?
Oh, I can see Maya!
Hi, Maya.
Right there.
It really is big.
Oh my god, he's gonna do it. He's putting his finger to his forehead.
You know he had to do it to him.
You know he had to do it to him.
What?
That's not quite right.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Stop that. Yeah, I mean, Kay totally does that when Edgeworth is doing logic. Like, there's that one, was it in case 2? Case 2, when she's like,
come on, do that swing thing, the swing thing. You know, when you put them together and you, like, swing.
and then he's like, are you talking about logic? And she's like,
That one, go ahead and do it, do the swing.
she's sitting there waiting for the swing. She's like,
Oh, man, we got ourselves another swing.
the combination lock on the gate leading to the plaza was intact when Ms. Nichols arrived. But the lock on the gate leading out to the side of the big building had been cut. What does this tell us?
Easy, that the killer used the side gate.
Precisely. And it tells us something else important, too. Namely, that our culprit didn't know the number for the combination lock.
You're right. It would have been way easier to come in that way if they did. But instead, they chose the classic thief's route, the lesser-known side entrance. This is no run-of-the-mill criminal, Mr. Edgeworth. We need to keep our wits about us.
I'm not sure we should be excited by that fact, Kay. Anyway, we know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination. Which makes it likely that our culprit wasn't a member of the cast or crew. Both the dent in the fence and the broken horn weren't there yesterday, according to our witness. Which leads me to wonder.
Wait, you think the giant Torosaurus head could have...
I do. I think it could well have rolled off of the trailer roof and landed in the lot below. It seems more than possible. And it also means... there's no sign of a murder weapon anywhere.
Oh yeah, there isn't.
Now, this is still only a possibility. But if the Torosaurus head somehow fell from the roof up there...
Yeah, that could kill somebody for sure.
Ms. Nichols, would you mind if we took a look up on the roof of the trailer?
You want to go up there? Sure. I don't see why not. Knock yourselves out. Oh, but don't do that literally. The steps can be kind of slippery.
As you're like looking at Kay like... We just dealt with this. Careful, young lady. All right.
All right, I'm done here. I found out what I need to know for now.
And what might that be, I wonder? Oh my god, here he is! Hello! Face off.
Move, old man. What did you say to me? You need to learn some manners, kid. Langboys nearly threw hands with a 13-year-old today.
His Watanuki-esque gulp.
No. You need to learn when you're in the way. Quit whining and get out of here. What the?
I'm so sorry about him. Sean, apologize to the nice man.
I love Lana taking pictures of this. Like, me too, girl. I would be like, nearly threw hands with a 13-year-old. Weird thing about this song, a lot of the old uploads of the OST had the guitar stripped out for some reason. Interesting. Sean.
Come on, Sean. You know you can't speak to people like that.
Whatever. Who the heck was he?
A policeman, that's who. Why would you antagonize him like that?
I thought there was gonna be trouble for a second there. He was totally like, he was absolutely gonna throw hands with that 13-year-old. Oh my god, Mr. Edgeworth, imagine having beef with a 13-year-old.
And Edgeworth is like, I can absolutely imagine having beef with a 13-year-old. I don't think I've ever seen anybody stand up to Agent Lang like that.
Oh, let me introduce you all. Everybody, this is Sean Fenn.
Sean Fenn.
Sinn Féin?
What?
The Irish political party? That's the only pun I can think about.
Edgeworth remembering Francisca at 13, I can absolutely imagine having beef with a 13-year-old. Sean Fenn. What is the pun here? I know Sean is on the TikTok. I know Sean is on the TikTok. So the last name comes from his Japanese surname meaning swamp. Oh, that's where we got Marsh. Oh, I see.
Sean Penn, I see.
Oh, it's actually Sean Penn? That's kind of funny.
He's the star of the movie we're making.
The star? This little boy?
Hi there, I'm Kate Faraday. It's great to meet you.
Sean, this is Miles Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor.
A prosecutor?
That's right. And a pretty famous one at that.
If he's a prosecutor, where's his badge?
He certainly doesn't pull any punches.
Oh, you, might not want to get too close, Sean.
She's right. It's no sight for a child. But he's involved in all this nonetheless. I'll need to speak with him. Let's talk to Sean. It was Sean, wasn't it? Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Are you really a prosecutor? You just look like an old guy to me.
I am. Old guy. Charmed, I'm sure.
Badge first, then we talk.
I don't have my badge right now.
Then how do you expect people to believe you're a prosecutor?
He's not the friendliest, huh? You want me to try talking to him?
Why not? I doubt it can hurt. I never was good with children.
So you're an actor, right, Sean?
Yeah, so what?
That's amazing! You're so cool!
It's not that big of a deal.
Kay's approach seems to be having an effect.
So, those horns are yours.
Yeah, what about them?
Oh, those The makeup department made them.
Yes, question the child without his parent present. Sean said, trust no cop. His
That character he plays has a special psychic link with Torosaurus. And the horns allow him to communicate with his giant friend. Isn't that right, Sean?
Just shut up, will you? They don't need to know all that stuff. Isn't it NDA?
Oh, sorry.
Well, the power dynamic here seems pretty obvious.
Still, that's kind of amazing, huh? The lead character in a movie. While you're still in elementary school? That's crazy!
I forgot about this bit. I forgot.
Oh. Sean's actually 13. He just looks a little younger.
What? But look at him! He's so little and cute! And of the backpack, I just thought...
The backpack's part of his costume. He's playing a role, remember?
Yeah, I guess he is, huh? But he is kinda small, you have to admit.
Oh, we try not to talk about that too much in front of him.
I said, stop telling people stuff they don't need to know!
I'm sorry.
So it's all part of the role. Except for the carton of milk, maybe?
The dead guy. That's the president, right?
Yeah, you knew him?
A little. I met him once.
He's meeting with presidents now.
Guy was a real piece of work.
I'm getting bot messages on Tumblr. Let's read these. Sorry, I'm 25 years old. Someone's 25 years old.
Is it a sugar daddy one?
Yeah. It's just like I want a baby to spoil.
Hey, you can't say that. It's not nice. What was so bad about him anyway?
It's all a ploy to get your sum worth. I have to keep an eye out for these people. So many people, many beautiful women want me for my giant sum worth.
Huh? Don't want to talk about it? Fine, I guess.
Oh, President Wing was working with us on the movie.
Working with you? How exactly?
He had a part, just a cameo, nothing big. So he came to look around the set one time. That would have been when Sean met him.
Why put the president in your movie?
We heard he was a huge fan of the original Torosaurus. So the studio offered him a little role. They figured it would be good PR.
Last thing I need is amateurs on my set.
I told you before, Sean. You can't talk about people like that.
And I told you to shut your mouth!
I guess he's none too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside non-professionals.
Oh, here.
What's this? Oh, wait. From yesterday?
A photograph?
Yeah, I just got them printed. You can keep it if you want.
Wow, it's such a great picture. And you brought it specially for me? That's so kind. Thank you.
I'm just looking for a sugar baby to spoil with a monthly allowance of $10,000. Don't worry, I'm not looking for anything lewd, just the pleasure of your company, and if you feel up to it, maybe a sum worth or two.
No, I just happen to have a spare, that's all.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but can we take a look too?
Oh, sure. Here.
So it was taken yesterday. No footprints, and certainly no body. Talk about this guy.
What's this? If you're trying to bribe your way into the movie, it's not gonna work.
That's not what I was trying to do at all. Now, if it were the Steel Samurai movie, we'd be having a different conversation. But I don't give a shit about Mozilla. Or whatever, Torosaurus.
Huh. So, how would I get a part in the movie?
Okay, save it for another time, please.
Torosaurus is just a movie character. How did he wind up involved in a murder?
That's exactly what I'd like you to help us figure out.
Then give me a reason to, old man.
I'm trying here, Sean.
How about some delicious candy, huh? I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Seriously? I'm not 5 years old!
Bah, the old candy gambit usually works like a charm. So near and yet so far.
You weren't near at all.
She's like, the candy gambit works on me now. How are you so young yet so jaded?
Oh, wait, I already showed him this. Did I show him everything? I showed him the lock, right? You know the combination? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Bye, Sean. Alright, let's go upstairs. Actually, would you mind coming up there with us?
Oh, sure. After you.
So this is the mighty Torosaurus.
Huh? He looks different from before. Here, he's way cooler on the flyer. What's with the weird nose ring on this model?
Looking at the heater might have something fun. Okay, cool.
Oh, I forgot. You two aren't Torosaurus fans. This is the original Torosaurus design from 12 years back.
Huh? So, what's the one on the flyer?
That's the all-new Torosaurus. They gave him a makeover specially for this movie. He looks so much more contemporary now, don't you think?
Makeover? He's totally different. This one's... It's just...
A cow.
Well, he is just a cow. Or at least, he was originally based on a cow. He's a monstrosity.
Monstrosity?
Yeah, the cow. Man's best friend. Reimagined as a terrifying monster. It totally makes you think about our whole relationship with nature, right? That was the original concept.
They made her slay.
I think the concept might be a little lost on me.
Me too, I'm afraid. I must scour the scene and have the concept continue to be lost on me.
There's a heater here. Do you think it's to keep the crew warm or something?
I would imagine so. It's spring now, but the evenings can still be pretty chilly. It really gets in your bones.
Oh, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You can't start talking like an old fogey. You already look like one. You have to talk young and bright and happy.
You may not have noticed, Kay, but that's not exactly my style.
People are gonna think you just came out of the crypt.
These look like cans of paint thinner. I guess they were being used by the prop department.
Edgeworth, Mr. Edgeworth, you should say poggers more often, okay? That totally won't age you. Look at the ground around them, Mr. Edgeworth. It's all burned.
Indeed, as is the blue sheet underneath. And the nearby newspaper, and the outside of the cans.
Wait, do you think the Taurosaurus head can breathe fire? Nah, this old guy doesn't look like the fire-breathing type.
That's not even possible, let alone likely. Still, the fire was started somehow.
I love that he's like, it's not even possible.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not even possible.
in terms of special effects, in terms of
Yeah, in
it's a
terms of it
cow
being
and it can't breathe
like,
fire.
is it because is it because it's a prop, or is it because it's a cow, or is it because it doesn't have a body? Like, it's not alive.
Or
Like,
is it
what?
because the fire marshal would just say no?
Like,
What are we talking?
what are we talking here, Edgeworth? It's a wooden table, sadly collapsed. Parts of it are badly scorched.
That's weird. The head should be on that table.
But the legs are broken. Guess Taurosaurus isn't going back on there now.
The scorch marks look particularly bad with the legs snapped off. I think there might have been a fire up here.
Do you think that's what happened to the legs?
Yes, and when the fire had burned through the legs, the table would have collapsed, and the head...
Would have fallen down onto the ground below! You're right! The fire caused the head to fall!
Indeed. And I also happen to have an idea about how the fire may have started. Those cans of paint thinner by the heater are pretty flammable. Not a great place to keep them.
Oop! You're right. I'm sorry. Make sure somebody moves them. But the stove didn't get used yesterday. Not while I was here anyway.
Which makes the question of what could have started the fire all the more interesting.
The model was made for promotional events, stuff like that. So people would remember the old Taurosaurus and realize this was a reboot.
Yeah, he does look different. People might not get it otherwise.
And just as we thought, his horn is broken.
So, the model really is what killed the president?
I think it's a distinct possibility. But there's one thing I don't quite understand.
What's that?
Miss Nichols, the model looks very heavy. How do you move it around?
Oh, it comes apart. If you know the trick, it's not so hard. But I guess if you didn't, you might struggle to figure it out.
If you happened not to be a member of the cast or crew, for example. Once it's in pieces, could one person move it?
Oh, yeah. Even I could. Maybe not very fast, but I could.
I'm sure I remember that face from somewhere.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. I know this cow.
Funny, I was just thinking the exact same thing. We know it from the president's plane, of course. And from the auction. So President Wong's plushie
Was a soft toy version of the original Torosaurus.
Can this really be just a coincidence?
Yeah. Think I could probably throw that little baby over my shoulder and carry it out of here.
You are not thinking of stealing it, are you, Kay?
No! I was just thinking I could carry it around with me. Then, every time you shout objection, I can light you up with it and make you look super cool. Yeah, I can picture it now. You look amazing! Well, do I get the job? When do I start?
Hopefully never.
You are like the bummer of all bummers. Oh my god.
Ugh. Come on, Sean.
The body in the background is just really funny to
It's
me,
so
especially like the
funny.
pose that he's in.
He doesn't give a shit.
What is it now? Can't y'all see I'm busy? Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my goodness. I have to do this whole...
No.
Oh my god. My gosh, is that Ella? Okay, never mind. If they ever made an AA anime where Kay shows up and they didn't cast you as her, what would be the point? Don't
I'm always saying this.
don't make me think about my dream role, okay? Don't make me think about that. I would be more than happy. That would be like, that's like pipe dream roles. Like, if it exists and like, if the audition would come across me. Like, I'm manifesting that now. Everybody manifest it together. Everybody manifest it together.
I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting.
Like, I can't think about that. How that would be truly like, we're gonna have to start a social media campaign. Okay, well, we didn't. All right, maybe I need to deduce more of this. Because he was like, that's all the body can tell us. Or maybe I have to We wouldn't know until the social media post and you would be in server literally screaming. I don't even know what I would do. If this pipe dream were reality, if this manifested, if this were a blessing given to me, bequeathed unto me, I don't even know what I would do, because I would, like, my immediate urge would be to be like, guys, my life is complete. But it would be the most, like, I don't know if I could email them and say, okay, you don't know me, but I worked on the fan translation and I know the perfect K voice actor. I'll take all the connections I can get. If that blessing were to become a reality for me, that would be like my number one thing. Okay.
Like, it's so funny because it's like, it's not even like a thing that is even like, it's not like it's like there's gonna be like an Ace Attorney anime coming out, or a new one coming out based on investigations, and it's like not even that. It's just like me going like, oh my gosh, what if though? Like, so it's so pipe dream, but it's like, ugh.
I feel that about the role of Cosette in Les Mis.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But in like the 2012 movie that everyone hates, where like every time I watch it, I get mad because I'm like, Amanda Seyfried is so perfect for this part. But what if? Well, but that's like a little more, like, you could be in like a production of it. Like, that's a musical that people put on. That is true, yes.
So
what I'm hearing is we need to reboot the anime.
Exactly. We need to like manifest this. We need to all like, we need to hold hands. We need to hold hands, some in some hand. They're holding hands, and we're all holding hands and forming a circle, and we're all
some in unlovable some hand.
Some in unlovable some hand. Pipe dreams. Listen, I will never say that things are impossible. Is there an AA stage play where Kay appears? Turnabout teleportation, baby. It's my favorite one. I've watched it, I think, like 15 times.
Least surprising fact about Tony.
Yeah, literally. It's Kay, isn't it actually like a scrapped AI2 case? Because it had her like kind of like losing her memory at some point of like, but not like to the degree of a Turnabout Forsaken, but they had her like chasing after a culprit and then like, find the source for that. But yeah, she's you know what? I'm just gonna link it to you right now. Hold on. Guys, would it be so fucking crazy if we all just kind of sat here and watched Turnabout Teleportation? That would be crazy. We can't do that. We can't unless. Ugh. Oh, they're so cute! Ah! New points award. Oh, okay, that's like the 10 million points reward. Everybody go forth and watch. I'm probably gonna watch it later.
How about this white thing here?
Did I already do this? Yeah.
It's a bone! Bone!
Oh, wait. There we go. A footprint.
The body's surrounded by pieces of smashed up concrete.
Oh, what's this? Yes! The Turnabout Teleportation fan art. Really, really good. Yeah. Cut scenario. Yep. Ugh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Yes, they look to have been thrown clear when the ground was broken.
Pew! Sent flying by the mighty impact of a giant creature's foot!
Sure, assuming this was the work of a giant creature. There we go.
Just look at the shape. I know a hoof when I see one. There's only one thing that can possibly be the footprint of an enormous, terrifying beast! And it's not just the one. There are 3.
But you know that's impossible, don't you? You know that monsters aren't real.
Sure, I probably know that somewhere deep down. But it's way more fun to believe they are.
Our job is to pursue the truth, Kay. Not to believe what feels most fun in the moment. I know he went like, fun.
And she's like, whatever, you wet blankets.
Okay, Old Bag is actually really funny in it though. It's so like, cause I don't care for Larry and I don't care for Old Bag, but Old Bag and Larry the actors together make them really funny characters. I really, really love the actors. All right, I think that just about wraps up our preliminary investigations.
So he was killed by...
Yes, by a falling Taurosaurus head. At least that seems the most likely explanation for now.
It came down right on top of him, huh? Hi!
His music is so epic, Pussy Slay.
Well, they took their time, but here they are. Police, bodyguards, the whole gang.
Mr. President!
It's a little late for that, don't you think?
Curses, Otimis!
Whoever it was made a big mistake. But I promise you this. They'll pay. I'm on their trail already.
What? What do you mean?
Our president may have been murdered, but that doesn't mean that extraterritoriality applies. The local police have jurisdiction. Luckily, I know the right people to talk to. And I just got myself seconded to the case. Lowly one-man outfit or not, I'll be working this one.
It sounds like you already have an idea of where you'd like to focus your inquiries.
More than that, I've already caught scent of my prey. Take a look at this. It's a printout from a security camera on the viewing platform at the top of the big building.
Okay, this fucking image brings back so...
Queen.
This image. When I first saw this, I thought that Courtney, that Verity and the president it'll become no, not when I first saw it. It's what we discover about this picture afterwards. Hold that thought.
Okay.
That's
It's pointed at the elevator that leads onto the roof, so it records everybody who goes up there. And in this particular case, it recorded the president and his murderer. Clear as day.
What was Judge Cavell doing there?
he's saying he suspects her of the murder.
Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offering to the goddess to you, so that you may use it to call her final judgment unto Excelsius Winner.
But murder goes against everything she believes in. Agent Lang, perhaps you could explain your thinking on the matter a little further.
Not so fast!
Not so fast.
I heard a little rumor while I was over at the big building. It was about you, Edgeworth. You're not a prosecutor anymore, are you? Which means you don't have jurisdiction here. But you want to cross-examine me while I explain my thinking? Why would I agree to that? Curses.
Hey, don't be like that! You were the one who was just talking about being a lonely one-man outfit.
You know what? Maybe it should be you explaining your thinking to me. How come, even though you're not a prosecutor, you're still sticking your nose into this case?
It's a valid question. Why am I still here?
Perhaps I can clarify that with a question of my own, Agent Lang. Why are you so desperate to catch the person who murdered President Wong? Because above all else, you're an investigator, correct? I'm desperate to catch a certain somebody myself.
I love that it's like, oh, he's just like,
I'm here because someone has wronged Kay. And I won't rest until I arrest them. A person who orchestrated a murder at the big building yesterday. A person who put Kay's freedom in jeopardy. Who put her in grave danger. That person is out there somewhere right now, lurking in the shadows, laughing. And until I uncover the truth and make that person pay, it doesn't matter if I'm a prosecutor anymore. I'll keep fighting. Find the truth, and don't give up until you do. That's a rule I live by.
he literally was like, I shan't keep saying it, but it was just like,
someone put Kay in danger, and I'm going to find them.
You may have the looks of a smart guy, but you're a fool just like the rest of us.
A fool? How dare you?
That was just what I needed to hear. Fine. You're in. I've lost my minions, and you've lost your fancy title. But it seems neither of us is prepared to give up on this investigation. Now, seeing as we're both so stubborn, how about we go head-to-head and thrash out the details?
I'd be honored.
But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. I have an assassin to catch.
not the minions, banana.
Sora.
And not even you are gonna get in the way of that!
Of course. I would expect no less.
Let me show you the truth I tore from this case with my bare fangs.
Imagine Lang surrounded by the minions. He would remember all their birthdays.
All right, so this judge friend of yours met the president up on the roof. And then she pushed him, and he landed right here. This all happened the night before last. The people had all been cleared from the viewing platform, so it was just the two of them up there. And that pretty much sums it up. No doubt about it, she killed the president.
They were there completely alone. No bodyguards.
None. I checked. His security detail had no idea he even went up there. He must have gone in secret. Maybe it was a conversation they didn't want anybody to hear.
But what kind of conversation? How were the two of them even connected?
Seems the president spoke to the owner of the building ahead of time. He had him set aside the viewing platform just for the two of them. And it was the president asking. I guess the guy wasn't about to refuse.
So the last person to see the president alive really could have been...
Yep. Gavel, did you say her name was? Her.
His argument certainly isn't completely without merit. But I noticed at least one glaring hole in his reasoning. That's where I'll need to focus my counterattack.
All right. And then she pushed him, and he landed right here. He landed right here. He was crushed. Do we have a...
Hold it!
The night before last. How can you be so sure of that?
Pah! If you're not sure, take another look. Take as many as you need. This picture is from the camera up on the viewing platform, like I said. And the camera doesn't lie. That's from 2 nights ago. The numbers don't lie. And they spell disaster for Cavell at sacrifice!
Objection!
You have a picture of them both entering the rooftop area. But nothing from after that point, I assume?
No, there's only one camera, and it's pointed at the elevator. You can't see the viewing platform itself. Still.
Yeah, there has to be way more blood if he was pushed.
This is when the murder happened! I'm sure of it!
If the president really was killed 2 nights ago, then his body would have been here in the loft this whole time.
Taking a little moment there, Mr. Prosecutor? Well, save it. I'm not done explaining. Not even close.
It's gonna be like the picture of them in the cow costume or something.
There's at least one major point he's overlooking. That's where I'll need to focus my counterattack. Okay.
I thought we were gonna get K's and this all happened night before last. When was this taken? Yeah.
Objection!
Shi Long Lang, former star agent of Interpol. How the mighty have fallen.
He's such a dick. He's such a bitch.
What?
Take a look at this picture. It's a behind-the-scenes shot of some of the cast and crew.
Look at those smiles. Well, maybe not Sean's, but you know what I mean.
And it was taken only yesterday.
What?
If Judge Gavell really did kill President Wong the night before last, the body would have been clearly visible in the background of this picture. Yeah, literally out of pocket.
What?
Perhaps you should have taken a little more time to speak with those involved. After all, thorough witness interviews form the basis of any good investigation, as you should know.
There's a Gaviner's banner in the background here. Ah, there it is! Hi, Clavier.
I don't think I've ever seen you so happy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Did she just get a picture of him? She just snapped a picture of him.
You really do love backing your opponent into a corner, huh?
Fine, you got me. I must say, it's been a while. I almost missed it.
Perhaps if you tried to stay a little calmer while conducting your investigations in the future.
Don't push your luck, Edgeworth. Langja says, the righteous anger of a wolf lasts 100 years. I won't be calming down anytime soon. Not until we've caught the president's killer.
I want the same thing. We all do. Nonetheless, the body appeared last night. You have to accept that now. And there's one other thing you'll need to accept. The president didn't die from a fall.
That's right! He was crushed by the falling head of a giant monster.
The incident occurred here on the movie set, not at the top of the big building.
Not so fast!
Says you, but that's just your theory. I'm not about to give up my own because of it.
But it literally can't have happened the night before last. We just proved that with this picture.
Did you? What if? What if your friend Gavel pushed the president off the big building the night before last, and then came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere?
Here? But where?
There's all kinds of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment, you could hide it anywhere. And then come back a day later, last night in other words, and take it out again. We just need to check the lot for trace evidence. We'll soon find where she put it.
Objection!
There won't be any need for that.
What?
This piece of evidence proves that Judge Gavel can't have hidden the body.
Is it this again? I can't recall. Because she was with us all of last night. She was with us. Okay, so he's saying that is it this?
Take that!
Both entrances to this lot were locked, and we already know that the chain on the side gate was cut only last night. Judge Gavel had no way of getting in here to hide the body the night before last.
But the murder has to have happened 2 nights ago!
Why are you so set on believing that?
Because, if you remember, that picture was a printout from a video, and there was more. There's footage from a few dozen minutes after your friend went up on the roof with the president. It shows her heading back to the elevator, alone. You know what there's no footage of? The president himself leaving that roof. There's no other way he could have gotten down from the top There's no other way he could have gotten down from the top of a building that high.
Objection. He went up.
He went up.
Objection! He went up. He was given a lift by the noble Yatagarasu. Where's your wolves now, bucko?
Unless he was pushed by Gavel!
You say the president was never observed returning from the viewing platform.
Yeah, the camera was pointed at the elevator door the whole time. If anybody else had come up or down, it would have been on that tape.
You ever been to the moon, Agent Lang? No? Peasant.
In other words, the presence of the camera ensured that nobody could have left unnoticed.
I see. That's not good news for Judge Gavel.
As you can clearly see, there's also no footage of the giant purple spaghetti monster that ate him. Vanishing from a rooftop hundreds of feet in the air? Yeah, that's a tricky one, all right.
Indeed. Even the Yatagarasu can't actually fly.
Okay, never mind that bit before where he got a lift from the noble Yatagarasu. Well, not yet, anyhow. Just need a little more practice.
Please don't tell me you think you can learn.
Why do you think I need the camera crane?
Yeah, Kay, no! So the camera means no one could have gone unnoticed. Or does it? Was falling really the only other way he could have left that rooftop? Oh, turnabout teleportation. It's like the moment Kay appears, Edgeworth is doing his Grace made a Grace Files for Life made a Mikumo-kun compilation, and he's like, it's every time she's about to do something like half of it is she's about to like do something like steal something or do something dangerous or whatever, and he's just like, Mikumo-kun. It's so funny. It's so funny. Ugh! The Mikumo-kun compilation. Ah! Ah! Make me crazy. Oh no, she fell off. God, I'm so fucking happy I have him. He was such a poor financial decision, but it's okay. I love him. Should speak to the levels of pure dead with brain rot I was on in 2020. Grace, I am back on that in 2025. It's all I think about.
I love this for you.
I also love it for me.
Hold it!
It never really leaves you exactly. And what if there was another way he could have gotten down?
Not so fast!
He was 50 stories up! Don't be ridiculous! The elevator was the only way down. It's that simple. If you want to take my theory apart, you'll need some sharper tools than this.
Would there really have been no other way of leaving the viewing platform?
Well, Mr. Prosecutor, are you about convinced? There's no other way the president came to be lying here.
There we go.
Objection!
Actually, there was another way.
Apart from the elevator? What do you mean? You're not about to tell me he flew.
He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we know, of course. Namely, that the big building has a hidden 51st floor.
What?
That's right. A hidden floor. With a hidden entrance on the rooftop. If he left that way, he wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator.
Not so fast!
What? But you said it was hidden, right? That it was a secret? How would the president even know about it?
It's an interesting question. And one I don't have an answer to just yet. For now, this is just a theory.
So, what are we talking about exactly? What is this hidden floor of yours? Sounds like the kind of place your little ninja friend would happily spend time in.
No! I hate it there! Don't make me go back!
She's so funny. Unfortunately, Kay's memories of it are far from happy. There's a secret storeroom up there where they kept the locks for an underground auction. The whole sordid scheme was uncovered just yesterday.
An underground auction? What the heck are you trying to say? That President Wong was involved somehow?
I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility.
Yeah, based on what we've seen of him, he totally seems the type.
with that. Not the president. Illegal underground auctions? No, he'd have nothing to do with it. Nothing!
What's gotten into him?
I hope you two are feeling lucky. Because when people start saying stuff like that, I start biting!
Huh. She ran away.
You know nothing! Neither of you! You have no idea how much the people love him! How well respected he is!
Is that really true? Well, I guess we know what lurks behind that seemingly respectable public face. But the people of Jungfa clearly don't. I wonder if I should tell him the truth about his beloved president. Yeah, he starts biting. I love when Lang gets angry and your voice gets feral and snarly. Listen, it's the wolf. You channel the wolf. Wolf. He even howled. He said a woo. No, what good would it do? It would only upset him more. Forgive me, Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. We spoke out of turn, both of us. I can only apologize.
Apology accepted. And reciprocated. I'm sorry I got carried away.
Should I cook pasta at 11:55 p.m. against my better judgment? Why would that be against your better judgment?
Absolutely. That's your guardian angel speaking to you,
Yeah.
telling you to cook pasta.
That's the angel and the devil both on your shoulders telling you to cook pasta. That's like the perfect thing to cook at night because it's like you only need the water. It's not going to make a lot of noise. As long as it doesn't boil over and then, you know, whatever. But midnight snackies. It's all right, Kay. You can come out now. She's like absolutely hiding behind him. Like fully just like if the chair, let's see if I can do this with the camera. If it's like, no, it's too high up. Hold on. Or the camera's too low. If it's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it the way I want. The camera's not working. It's like this. Are you ready?
Beautiful. Great puppetry.
Very like this is just the kind of quality you can expect when you come here. Yeah, it's perfect. It was perfect.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's not you I'm upset with. It's the animal who killed the president.
Well, ain't you just a fine figure of a man?
I'm saying, like, she gets it. She gets it.
All patriotic and such. Gotta tip your hat to that sort of thing.
Puh. What are you talking about?
Well, I got good news for you, Mr. Patriot. Real good news.
What?
Ain't no way in heck your pal the president moseyed on downstairs via 51.
Gee, he apologized. What a great guy, huh?
Not emotionally unregulated enough. I need a man who will think I would, who will think I've died, who will think I've committed suicide, and then forbid anyone from speaking my name in front of him.
Really?
I was hunkered down in that there storeroom the whole dang time. Eyes peeled like oranges.
Of course, she would have already snuck in by that point.
Thanks. That's very useful to know. Well, well, Mr. Prosecutor.
What?
Guess my theory still stands, which means I'm not budging an inch. Nobody saw the president after he met with Cavell 2 nights ago. That's a fact.
But it's also a fact that the body appeared only last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago and only been found today?
Maybe it's a very, very tall building. Tall enough that you could fall for, hear me out, like 36 hours? 48 hours? You know, it's a thought.
That seems a little slow as falls go, wouldn't you say?
Zero gravity! Zero gravity.
Sure, there are questions that still need answering, I'll give you that.
Then I guess there's one thing we can both agree on.
Oh yeah? What's that?
The question of exactly what happened here yesterday will require further investigation.
Yeah, I guess all we know for sure is that the body and the footprints appeared during the night.
Oh, Agent Lag, we'd like to hand the body off to the coroner if you don't mind.
Fine. He's all yours. Just take care of him, okay?
Now his glasses are off.
Oh, one last thing.
What?
We found footprints near the body! I mean, footprints in the footprint, if you will! Little ones in the, big one.
Human footprints in the monster print? Interesting.
And? What kind of footprints?
Sir, they were a child's footprints about the size of your average elementary school kid.
What?
Huh?
Elementary school? No, it couldn't be!
What now?
Ms. Nichols?
Oh, I didn't mean to butt in. Sorry.
Was there something you wanted to say? What's she so scared of?
There's something I have to tell you.
Hit Lang snarling.
I'm beefing with a 13-year-old!
You'll probably think it was pretty awful of me, but
I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. He says there like, you don't need to be nervous. Well, what is it?
last night I came here.
What?
You mean you came back to the set? Why?
Well, I just wanted to. I was worried about him, so I came back to check. Check on Sean, I mean.
Sean, the boy. Makes sense.
Yes. You see, he stayed behind on his own last night to rehearse.
Wow, he really takes the job seriously, huh?
Well, this movie is his first lead role, and he's trying so hard to make it perfect.
So she might have seen what happened last night. Around what time was this?
Let's see. It was already after 10, I think. It looked like it might be about to rain, so I got a little worried and came down. And when I got here, Well,
You saw something, didn't you?
yes. Sean was there on his own, running his lines. And towering over him, there was this long, like, really, really long neck.
Neck?
Yes, with skin like an enormous worm.
Mr. Edgeworth, this is Tremors! This is Tremors! It wasn't footprints, they were coming up out of the ground!
Please ignore her.
It was like a dinosaur.
Tremors are words.
Oh, wait! Yeah, you mean it must be Gordy! Good old Gordy! You done gave me the slip last time, you slimy old lizard, but I got you now.
What? Now Gordy's involved too?
Yeah, I think he might be. I was as surprised as you are. Although, I guess Sean was practicing being a kid who can communicate with monsters.
Ah, dang, you're right. He could have been communicating for real with them little horn doohickeys of his.
Right, but it seems more like he was kind of looking up and talking right to him. It was like they were friends. It is pretty weird, right?
Dang, tootin' it's weird. Weirder than a mustache on a mule. How could he cheat on his best monster pal like that?
I fear movies and reality might be getting a little mixed up here.
And you're absolutely certain that's what you saw.
Oh, yes, but only for a moment. I was so shocked I just turned and ran.
Well, how about that, Mr. Prosecutor? Another mysterious beast to contend with.
Don't tell me you believe this nonsense, Agent Lang.
The monster angle's neither here nor there. But I think we have a pretty good idea now who we need to speak to next.
Young Mr. Finn. If he really was here last night, then there's a good chance he saw something.
My thoughts exactly. The prosecution calls Sean Finn to the stand.
Sean ran off just a moment ago.
What?
I just heard there was like a metal pinging. I think my yell just made my cup like vibrate.
Oh, like an opera singer who can make the glasses whistle.
Yeah, except feral.
We need to get after him!
Okay, here's a good stopping point. Yeah, Tony used hyper voice, definitely, absolutely. I heard that little like metallic like shing, and I was like, oh. All right. Good progress today, team.
Good progress.
Well, Grace, how are you liking Case 5 so far?
I'm really liking it. I need everyone to try to distract Tony as much as possible so this case lasts forever.
I can do that. I can distract myself as much as possible. I can. Okay, this is a very long case, though. It's quite long. There is a to be continued fairly soon. The scene is pretty short. So should we go to the to be continued? Because Grace...
I hear if Lotta speaks a lot.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna be loud.
Yeah, I think it'll... No, yeah, okay. my Wi-Fi is so bad that I only get 1 second out of 10, and now my stream loaded, and all I get is yeah.
Oh no, I hate that for you.
Yeah, this is a good place to stop, I think, because we must respect Grace's quiet hours.
Sorry for being apartment pilled.
You are completely fine. We have to stop at some point anyways, and also it's just like, then we get to play this next time.
So true.
Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. I had so much fun as always. Thank you, Grace, for hanging out with me and playing this game.
Thank you, Tony.
It's one of my favorite games. Thank you everyone for saying goodbye to, or thank you for everyone for supporting my my purchase of Giant Plushworth and not ridiculing me for it.
I could never ridicule you. That face just makes me happy just seeing you.
So... I love him. He's very soft too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love him. I love him. He's good. He's really good hugging size. Yes. Good night, Giant Sumworth. Right, like I'm over the moon. I'm so joyous. Like, he is worth every penny in joy that I am receiving right now. Farewell, Giant Sumworth. Yes, everyone say goodnight. I'm not a good person, and I don't intend on becoming one anytime soon.
Good night, Summer. Strangle him for me, thanks.
No, his neck is too fat. I can't get my hands around it. Yeah, literally Smile Universe. But yeah, thank you guys for coming again. I had such a good time with you guys. Tuesday is my favorite day of the week, and I will see you guys all. Let me just make sure that I'm here next week. I think I'm here next week. I'm fairly certain I'm here next week. I'm here next week. All right, see you guys next week, barring extenuating circumstances. Okay, bye-bye.